Hey guys, it's Smithy here, welcome back to a brand new gaming news video, and today we have confirmation that Whiteboy7thst and his girlfriend have been arrested in possession of having weed in their house. 30 plus grams of weed has been found in their house due to a guy who thinks he was big and funny and clever of calling a SWAT team and pretending that Whiteboy and Kelly held possession of bomb and nuclear stuff, and that's not true. I think today the real crime has not been addressed here. Now, weed, 30 grams of weed can result into 1 to 5 years in prison if found guilty. That is based on a number of offences, and the maximum fine can be up to $25,000. The court hearing is set for today at 1:30 p.m. Local time. The verdict will attempt to get some ears from the inside the courtroom. Now, there is also a petition that you can fill out if you want to free Whiteboy and everything like that, but I just want to talk about the crime here. I really do think that Whiteboy getting arrested and possibly going to jail for possession of 30 plus grams of weed is stupid and pathetic. Now, I don't know much about weed, but from my understanding, you can't have any sort of like bad influences off weed. There's all these theories and everything like that going around as if weed is so bad, no one should do weed. But in all studies, no one's actually ever found that, weed gives you this, weed makes you do this. People use weed to cure illnesses, to take away stress, and because they enjoy the ability of getting high and becoming a new person. When you're high, you have a new life. It's like it's a new you. Everything is great. You're not, maybe if you're depressed, you take weed. You're not as depressed. You're happy. You can enjoy life a bit more. And 30 grams isn't that much of weed. It's not as if Whiteboy is a drug dealer and selling this out and selling weed and growing weed inside his house and making that weed money. Now, what is particularly funny is just based off one of the characters Whiteboy does is his straight bars. If actually Whiteboy does go to jail, straight bars can actually be in prison for a while. But I don't think it will go that far. I think he's likely to get bail and pay the fine. Now, the real incident here is the fact that this has all come apart because of a fake SWAT. The SWAT team were called to a house that had no possession of bomb threats or anything like that, anything that can be used as in bombs or can make bombs, etc. And they've wasted police time. The person who's called that has wasted police time, SWAT team time. What if a real offence had actually gone off? What if now, because they've gone to Whiteboy's house, that they've wasted their own time? Yes, they may have found weed, but it's 2014. A lot of people smoke weed. It's legalized in most states in America, I believe, or at least some states in America. It won't be long until it's legalized across the world, to be honest. Weed isn't really that bad of a drug. I've never done any weed of it, but I've never done weed or ever been around weed. But from my understanding, it's not really that bad of a drug. You can't really do anything from it. It's more to do with the selling of weed because it's high on the market, because there's not a legally way to go buy weed or anything. So you can cash in on that, but it's just silly that this has happened and that Whiteboy has been arrested because when he was streaming, someone thought it would be funny to get the SWAT team out on his house, and on his stream you can see the swatting dogs came in and sniffed around his gaming room, etc. And not only Is it pointless because it's only weed, it's only 30 grams, it's not as if he's going to go sell that. It's the fact that their lives are probably ruined now. Kelly's and Alex's or Whiteboy's lives are ruined now because they're going to get a lot of sponsorships dropped, loss of money, a lot of fans will be disappointed, that will react in views and subs being lost, partnerships will want to go away from it. He's going to have to get a new house, rent a new house, because the owner, the landlord of the house, probably won't want a weed dealer, well, not a weed dealer, but someone being caught in possession with weed. He won't want that. He's going to get it on his record, so if YouTube does come to an end and weed still isn't legalized, when he goes for a job, they see weed on his record, he's not going to get picked now. Neither is Kelly. Now, it's just stupid because Whiteboy's given so much to the gaming community and done so much for YouTube. It's just silly to see him get arrested and possibly sent to prison now. Kelly, I'm not really a fan of her work. I've never really watched her, never really got into her. But she's also put a lot of work and hard effort into her work, and it's just stupid. It really is. Now, like I said, there is a petition where you can go and sign up if you want a free Whiteboy. So I will put a link to that in the description just for you guys. Let me know your thoughts on this. Has Whiteboy really broken the law here, or has the real offence not really been taken note of here? I really do think the real offence is the guy that called the swatting team and said that Whiteboy, had bomb threats or things that can make bombs, etc. I think that's the real offence here, making a fake judgment and just doing it for the lols to troll Whiteboy. That's the offence here. 30 grams of weed isn't really much, and it's not as if he's selling it, and it's not as if there's any plants growing weed in his house. So let me know your thoughts on this. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy this, and please do subscribe. Be sure to let me know in the comments your views on this. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day. Peace.